There are two types of motivation. There's intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic, that's it. Internal, the whole feel goods. That's your doing it because you enjoy doing it because of the challenge of doing it for the passion of it, instead of extrinsic. Intrinsic is external. That's the harder one to get right. It's not as motivating, and extrinsic's more difficult. So extrinsic is external. You're trying to avoid consequences or get a reward. When we're thinking about the extrinsic, there's a time gap for motivation. So the further away that reward is, the less motivating it is. If you offer somebody $10 today or $100 in 2 years, they will probably take the $10 today. The further out it is, the more you're going to have to set small rewards, break things down into small steps to keep that external motivation working. The intrinsic does not need that, does not have to worry about the time gap. And it's best to mix the two. You can use both of them at the same time, which I do all the time. What's the internal love of the task? What rewards can you give yourself to get to that next milestone that you set, that next small step? So if you focus on the task, focus on the present moment, that action, focus on that activity, not the result, because that can be far away and that's not as motivating as being in the moment, enjoying the journey. And that is why small steps work.